From Poverty to Power by James Allen. Recently, I finished reading From Poverty to Power by James Allen. Unfortunately, if one is looking for a step-by-step guide on financial literacy and gaining materialistic items, this is not the book for them. Instead, this book is deeply rooted in how to achieve spiritual prosperity. Thus, according to James Allen, with spiritual wealth, one is already wealthy and powerful. Christianity and Buddhism beliefs are within the pages of James Allen's book, From Poverty to Power. For example, James Allen speaks of power and prosperity and how understanding the lessons of evil is essential for personal and spiritual growth. In addition, James Allen mentions that the world reflects the mental states of individual persons in a collective form. Thus, if everyone can account for their thoughts and lives, then the world would be better. However, one must engage in a positive mindset and have love in their hearts for themselves and the next person to gain prosperity or power. Thus, James Allen mentions that controlling one's mind and heart is the way out of undesirable situations. According to James Allen, if one orders their thoughts, one can begin to order their lives. For example, the book From Poverty to Power notes that having unfailing faith is essential for growth within one's circumstances and environment. Biblical scriptures can substantiate this, and Matthew 17:20 states that if one has faith as a mustard seed, they can move mountains. Thus, having unwavering faith is a must for moving from poverty to power. In addition, the book From Poverty to Power states that one's action must align with their thoughts. For example, if one is lazy and desires wealth, the two efforts are not in agreement. For instance, James 2:26 and biblical scriptures note that faith without works is dead. Thus, right thoughts and right efforts will bring about right results, according to James Allen. Therefore, one must protect their faith even when everything outside of their immediate proximity is seemingly bleak. Consequently, completing small tasks can lead to the completion of larger jobs and so on. Therefore, one must learn by constantly practicing their gifts, talents, habit, work ethics, etc. to move on to the next level. James Allen also notes not to judge another man's success by mere observation, as no one knows how that person strives to attain their success. However, he makes a note to help one achieve such success, to have a single goal, a single mindset, and a single purpose. In addition, James Allen notes to be eager to learn. To conclude, I can go on and on about this fantastic book, but I was hoping you would not take my word for it and read it for yourself. Thus, James Allen can explain his thoughts better on how one can attain poverty to power better than I can. Note, this volume has two books, As a Man Thinketh and From Poverty to Power by James Allen. Having read As a Man Thinketh, read my first blog post, As a Man Thinketh, for more information about it. Thank you and have a great day, and thank you for listening.